Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 between the Chennai Super Kings and the Knight Riders. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only
Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Gaikwad looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Gaikwad waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for six.
End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 17 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. A lovely shot off the back foot, the shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Yeah. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Great Southern stand end. Massive outside edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough of it to go for 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
That just drifted down the leg side. It was picked up really early and just flicked off the pads. Raced away and nothing the fielders could do.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, great shot.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. A boundary the moment it hit the bat. Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Aurora over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Finds the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Great shot.
That's how to play the short ball. Great footwork, awesome timing and control to keep the ball down and find the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent... recent weeks, they should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. I don't think there's anyone who wants to come out and bat in this situation, facing down the prospect of a double hat-trick. Ashwin wants a fair piece of this bowler, driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Got that away nicely.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Ashwin loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Norkia into the attack now from the great southern stand end. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Russell from the members' end. Drilled that one away. Nearly gets the edge. Russell with a great delivery there. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
Russell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That's 10 from 2. Great shot making. Really well timed and feels like someone is in a hurry.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Yep.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Brilliant shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Huge. That has flown.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Kolkata are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Needs a dot ball.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Just too much height on that one.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Rana coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive outside edge. Needs a direct hit. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Brilliant diving stop. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 143 for 4. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Jeez, timed that well.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Wait on.
Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The batsman making the long walk back to the pavilion caught out for 64. The Chennai Super Kings are now on 148 for 5.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. 5 runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 148 for 5. Rana from the members' end. Couldn't get it through the field. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Kolkata needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged it. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 168 for 6. Chakravarti has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Perfectly timed. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Off the middle of the bat. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Narayan from the Great Southern Stand. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Narayan with a huge appeal. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Good shot. A beauty. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over the Super Kings for 184 for 6.
184 for 6.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Can he come back with a dot ball? That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Smacks that away through the gap.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Great shot through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Going with pace now.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Straight to the fielder. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Beats the field with a great shot. A direct hit, and this could be gone. End of the over. 7 off it. The Super Kings are 219 for 7. Russell coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Loves them there. Hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Good shot, a beauty.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Goes over the top with that shot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score. That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Going with spin now. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Brilliant shot there.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Timed that perfectly.
errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Out. Caught. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
No. Terrible shot. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Wow, that's missed a lot. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Whacked away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
And the innings comes to an end. Kolkata will need 311 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display had put enough runs on the board, and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.